After the age of 60, many people expect to slow down, retire, relax, enjoy the peace. But for millions, that peace turns into silence. The kind of silence that makes the days feel longer and the nights colder. Loneliness is no longer just a sad feeling. It's a growing public health crisis. In 2023, the U.S. Surgeon General released a shocking report. Chronic loneliness is now considered as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Yes, you heard that right. Not seeing people, not talking to anyone, not being truly heard. These things are silently damaging our bodies. We're wired for connection. Humans are social creatures. When we lose those connections, our brains react. Our hearts suffer. Our immune systems weaken. And yet, it's happening every day, especially to older adults. Some live alone after losing a spouse. Some have children who moved far away. Some are surrounded by people, but still feel completely invisible. Loneliness doesn't always look like isolation. Sometimes it looks like an empty seat at the dinner table. Sometimes it sounds like a phone that never rings. This isn't just about feeling sad. It's about what happens to your health when no one's around to share your life with. Let's talk about how loneliness slowly breaks us down and how we can fight back. Most people think loneliness just affects the mind, that it's just emotional. But the truth is far more serious. When you're lonely for long periods, your body goes into stress mode, even if you don't feel stressed. Your brain senses danger like you're in survival mode. This triggers a chemical reaction. Cortisol, the stress hormone, rises. Heart rate increases. Blood pressure climbs. Over time, this leads to inflammation throughout your body. Your immune system weakens. You become more vulnerable to illnesses, from the flu to chronic diseases like heart disease and diabetes. Studies from Harvard and Stanford show that long-term loneliness increases the risk of heart disease by 29%, stroke by 32%, early death by up to 30%. It even changes how your cells age. Scientists call it biological aging, where your body wears down faster than normal. So yes, loneliness physically hurts you. It's not just a feeling, it's a full-body assault. And yet many people ignore it. They say, "I'm fine, I don't need much company." But over time, the body tells a different story. We have to stop thinking of loneliness as just being sad. It's a medical condition, and it's time we take it seriously. Loneliness doesn't just affect your body, it slowly rewires your mind. When you're isolated, the brain gets less stimulation, less conversation, fewer emotions, fewer challenges. And that lack of stimulation, it weakens your cognitive abilities. Studies show that chronic loneliness increases your risk of dementia by over 50%. It can make memory loss worse. It can cause slower thinking, trouble focusing, and even confusion. You may feel foggy, disconnected from time, struggling to remember names or why you walked into a room. Worse, loneliness increases your chances of depression and anxiety. Not having someone to talk to share your thoughts with, makes every little worry feel heavier. Over time, negative thoughts become louder. You may start to believe no one cares, that you're forgotten, that you're no longer needed. But let me tell you this, your mind needs connection as much as your body does. We all do. And the brain, it's incredibly adaptable. Even after 60, even after 70, it can still rebuild, still reconnect, still grow. You just need the right fuel, voices, stories, smiles, purpose. The mind is a garden. Without interaction, it grows weeds, but with connection, it blooms again. Let's step away from the science for a moment and talk about people. Meet Ruth. She's 76. Her husband passed away 3 years ago. Her children live 2 states away. She used to love gardening, but now the flowers don't seem to matter. She says, "The hardest part isn't being alone. It's knowing no one is thinking of me." Then there's David. He's 68, Retired early, healthy, financially stable, but lonely. He wakes up, drinks coffee, watches TV, stares out the window. The hours pass, but nothing feels meaningful. He says, "Sometimes I go to the grocery store just to hear someone say my name." These stories are real, and they're common. And maybe, just maybe, this sounds a little familiar to you too. But here's the truth. Loneliness doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. And it's not permanent. Just like a dark room can be lit with one candle, a lonely life can be changed by one connection. You are not the only one feeling this way, but you can be the one to take the first step. Let's talk about how. If you're feeling lonely, you're not alone, and there are real, simple ways to reconnect. Here are 5 ways to bring more connection into your life, even if you think it's too late. 1. Call someone. A friend, a cousin, an old coworker. Just reach out. Even a short call once a week can lift your mood. 2. Join something local. A walking group, a church circle, a book club, community classes for seniors. Being around people, even quietly, helps. 3. Volunteer. Giving your time to others is one of the best ways to feel needed. And when people count on you, you count on yourself again too. 4. Get a pet, a dog, a cat, or even a bird. Pets don't just offer company, they offer routine, responsibility, and joy. 5. Learn something new. Take an online class. Start a new hobby. Your brain lights up when it's challenged, and you're never too old to grow. Yes, the first step is always the hardest, but connection doesn't have to mean a crowd. Sometimes, all it takes is one conversation, one smile, one shared story. You have value, your presence matters, and someone out there is waiting to hear your voice. Let's be honest. Growing older comes with changes. Some are welcome, others are harder. But one thing should never change. Your worth. You are not invisible. You are not done. You are not alone. Even if life has slowed down, even if the world feels quieter, there is still meaning to be found in every single day. You have wisdom no one else has, stories that no one else can tell, kindness that only you can give. Loneliness may whisper that no one cares, but I promise you this, someone does. Someone is hoping to see your smile, to hear your laugh, to feel your presence. And if you ever doubt that, let this be your reminder. You matter. So today, take one small step. Call someone. Step outside. Say hello to a neighbor. Ask for help, or offer help. Connection begins when one heart reaches for another. Don't wait for the world to knock on your door. Open it, because you're still here, and the world still needs you.